There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
What are we doing? White Baking is sent to the graveyard. Now you can add 2 monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, except White Baking. We're going to add the White Prince. If sent to the graveyard, you could send a Skull Servant and 1 Lady in White from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Okay. Discard the White Prince. White Prince can now perform its activation of sending a regular Skull Servant and the Lady in the White to the graveyard. Lady in the White... What is good with you? White Prince has another effect. It is going to be banishing 3 to summon a King of the Skull Servants from the deck. 1000 attack. Target your banished Lady in White or your Skull Servant and summon onto the field. Very good. So we're looking at a 2000 attack arrival. Wow. Early Max C. How do you deal with unaffected by spell and trap? Cannot be destroyed by battle. It's still affected by monster effects, though. Chad Servants. Star Liege. Anaconda's not banned in Master Duel. We clearly, right? Yatagarasu unbanned. What the hell? What the hell? Feels bad to be a Prank Kids main without Meow. I mean, how can you even play Prank Kids without Meow? Wall Light was abused a whole back a long time ago. Okay. We grab it. Come to me. Does Konami even transcribe the grand finals anymore? Do they do that? Yu-Gi-Oh!, Konami, blog, YCS finals? I think they stopped doing that. No, YCS what? What YCS? Oh, Guada Rajara. You know what? It's a good thing. I used to be in a position where I would just cry about this back when I played TCG. But now I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I could be the coverage. I can be the one that provides it. That's what I did with Duel Links. Everything that Konami was lacking with Duel Links, I provided myself. So the more Konami is lacking, the better for me. So we are going to be ramping up TCG coverage. We're going to be covering YCS's better. Everything better. Everything's going to be better. Dragon Ravine. Discard, send a dragon. Send the Absurrouter, then add a rocket. Tracer. Boot Sector launch, come forth and summon up to 2 rockets from the hand. Rentadeck.com. Really? You could rent Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks now? Rentadeck.com? What? It's fake. Come forth, Striker Dragon. Rocket Tracer, the graveyard, come forth, Pisty. If Pisty and Striker are pointing towards each other in an open spot, then you get a free summon from the grave. King of the Skull Servants could not be destroyed by battle. We are taking a big fat maxi challenge. Gia, the locals that we drove to from our distance now, how long would that be a drive for? 30 minutes, 40 minutes? I don't think they even play anymore. We were already driving 30 minutes to a locals, then it died. We used to have 100 people plus at our locals. They had to do announcements from the freaking balcony. We had people playing outside the store, and it was the biggest store I've ever seen for a comic book store that played Yu-Gi-Oh! At. It was nuts. And then it just dwindled. The Cliff Arts came out, Pendulums came out, and everyone left. They're like, what the hell? I'm not Pendulum summoning. Pendulum summoning killed our locals. Making Unicorn. Unicorn, discard, return a card in the field back to the deck. Skeleton King, you better be playing some good hand traps, boy. There's no way. There's no way that this is it. That's so nuts. I don't think I've ever been able to pull off a Unicorn co-link draw. Axis Code Talker. The only nearby place we have that we could play at, they're only playing Magic. And then they're not even playing Magic. They're literally playing just casual Magic. White Baking. What are you doing? If a level 3 or lower zombie you control would be destroyed by battle card effect, you could discard this card instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could add 2 monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Ash Blossom, negate. Live Twin Unicorn. Fairy Tale Snow, flipping down the lady in white. Banishing from the grave, get poppin'. Any store that sells individual cards in person, very likely is ripping you off. Chaos Ruler, banishing from the grave, come forth and summon. Chaos Ruler's here. Going in to counter the Link Kariba. Link Kariba's gonna reduce the snow down to 0 attack. Actually has something? Hold up. Oh my Jesus, it's not lethal. White Princess reducing the Chaos Ruler down to 600 attack. Oh no. You're done now. He's got 20 cards in his hand. Anaconda, DPE, main phase 2. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Tidying, gonna summon from the graveyard a Dragon Maid. Jay with the 420. So when is the big crazy Poggers Master Duel Dkayed World Tournament? The KCGT has already been announced for Duel Links. They need to announce something for Master Duel soon. Thank you, Tilted Lad. Hello! Look at it. Huge. We are twin twisting. Discard get poppin'. Our only disruption is the DPE. Non-targeting pop, that's all we got. White Prince. $8,600 attack, King of the Skull Servants, no freaking way. Skeleton King. Has lethal damage from just attacking over the Anaconda. 10,000 attack. The DPE can destroy the Anaconda though. Uni Zombie using up our normal summon. Target a monster on the fields. Send a zombie from the deck. Ghost Ogre negate. Negate the Uni Zombie. The send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, increases. Okay, it still works. You still send a zombie. Does not negate. You need your Uni Zombie on the fields? Okay. Ghost Ogre negated. Ghost Ogre don't negate, she does destroy. I know that, but you need to understand something, that if the Uni Zombie said change the target's level, then send a card from the deck to the graveyard, then it would essentially negate. And of course, it would not completely be the actual real word of negating, but when you Ghost Ogre a continuous spell and I say it negates, you know what I mean, mate, by stopping the effect, fizzle. Get fizzled, mate. Foolish Burial. Don't be a fool. Negate. Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that MST does not negate. Because it definitely does negate. Triple Skeleton King. You can't see the player graveyard? Bro, Konami hides the graveyard anyway. There's nothing to see. You want to see the graveyard? I could show you the grave. Like this. That's the grave. Popping the Anaconda, wiping it out. No more do you have a direct attack for lethal on my Anaconda, mate. Not coming. Burial from a different dimension. Return 3 banished monsters back into the grave. He's still going. 9,600 attack, Skull Servants. Skeleton King, I cannot believe how insane your deck is. I'm going to steal this deck for next week. 24 cards in the deck. He's still got a ton of cards in the hand. Triple Skull Servant King back on the fields. It's time. No more playing around. Finish him. Finish this duel. Chaos Ruler. Reveal, reveal. White baking. Adding the white baking. We got something? Nothing. 4,300 damage. Attack number 2. Wiping out the DPE. DPE activate from the graveyard. 10,000 attack. Triple 10,000. McDougall. He's got Fairy Tale Snow. It's not over. Snow is here. Snow get flipping. Flipping down the king. Wipe. Nope. Not wiping out the snow. Not attacking. Main phase 2 setting. He's going to have to discard during the end phase. He's got too many cards in the hand. He is still going to discard. He needs to set another. You got snow. I got snow. Discard double snow in the end phase. 26 cards in the graveyard. Dasher, special summon Tracer for free. Come back to me. Who's gonna win this? 2,100, 1,700? No Unicorn. Unicorn has been used. We are linking off the Rocket Tracer and the Snow to make a Synchro. Synchro Link. Borreload Savage Dragon is here. We're going to chain the Snow so the Snow does not get negated by the Borreload Savage Dragon. 18 cards in the grave. Snow is not once per turn. You got double Snow. Believe it. Activate the Snow. Flip down the Borreload Savage Dragon. Using up the negate. Chaos Space. Banish. Returning Chaos Ruler back into the extra deck. Parlor Dragon Maid. Parlor Dragon, send a Dragon Maid from the deck to the grave. Chamber Maid to the GY. Striker Dragon, do we have a Boot Sector Launch to search? I don't think so. We do. Or not. No, it was banished. Boot Sector Launch banished. This duel has been so long. Striker Dragon destroying itself to add the Rocket Recharger. Rocket Recharger. Summon a monster from the graveyard. Come forth. Rocket Tracer is here. Banishing the Tiding to come forth and Summer the Chamber. Chamber Maid is here. Searching the deck, not sending. The Hospitality. Hospitality could summon a Dragon Maid from the grave. The Chaos Ruler we returned back into the extra is back. Top 5 cards of the deck. Both players playing Grassed Screener. Double Grass deck revealing Snow Synchron or Red Eyes Darkness Metal. You're going to add one of them to the hand, mill the rest. Adding the Rocket Synchron to the hand. We already used up our normal summon. This has been the longest, most epic top 4 I've ever seen. What the hell is going on? Lost Wind is going to permanently reduce and negate the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. 1250 forever. Not until the end of the turn. Hospitality, come forth and summon from the graveyard. Did this card become a lot more popular in Dragon Link now that we could make the Anaconda into DPE? I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So you may think that the 0 defense King of Skull Servant is a great attack target, but it will just resummon back on the fields. Red Eyes Darkness Metal is here. Red Eyes Darkness Metal, summon a dragon from the hand or the grave. Newly unlimited. Summoning from the hand the Rocket Synchron. Snow come back. Snow get flippin'. Snow be flippin'. Flipping down the Rocket Synchron before he could Synchro. Banish the Dasher. Only with 0 cards in the hand and not the turn it was sent to the graveyard. Draw 2. Is getting rid of his Borreload Savage Dragon to link Shokan into a Heavenly Spheres. That will trigger the Lost Wind to reset itself onto the fields. We're going to chain quick launch. We're going to launch a rocket onto the field from the deck. Heavenly Spheres could return a face-up card back to the hand. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend is going to negate a card in the field, negating the King of Skull Servant to reduce it to 0 attack. That is his pathway to victory. with Hot Red Dragon Archfiend or a Chaos Ruler attacking into the King of Skull Servants, that will be the end of this duel. Link Karibo! Link Karibo tributing off the negated King of Skull Servants to summon itself onto the field. I do not think so. Saved. Main phase 2 calls off the attack. Bro, DPE is stuck at 1250 and negated. How? Our DPE is stuck. One attack over the DPE and that's it. Attacking over any of these. Attacking over Chaos Ruler, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend can negate whoever you attack with though. So you gotta be careful of that. Nightmare Phoenix, discard a card, pop that back row. A dead, bluffed Fusion Destiny. We do have the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend to negate any card on the field. He is linking into a Link 4. Link 4 access code talker. He's going to be forced to negate it with the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend or return it back with a Heretic Seal. A 4300 attack access code talker. This is where you turn your toggle on. Bro! Did you not toggle on? Did you just let him access code talker pop you once? What? Are you giving up? How is this happening? How did he lose 2 monsters that could deal with access code talker? Banish to summon. I believe he knows that no matter what he does, the DPE stuck on attack is Skeleton King's pathway to victory. Fool! Finish him. 8,750 damage to the King of the Skull Servants. The most epic top 4 I've ever seen in a tournament. Skeleton King versus McDougal. McDougal knows to toggle on against the access code talker. He just knew that there was no way to win. He knew it was done. He returns it back, so what? He's got the freaking DPE stuck in attack position at 1250. There's no way to get rid of it. It's negated. It can't pop itself. Let's go. First place, Sky Striker. DPE, very good. Skeleton King, you can go to masterduelmeta.com and check out the deck list. Skeleton King without DPE? Wow, how did you contain yourself? Looks like this is the next Chad deck I need to play. Evil Gomez, the Fluffle DPE. McDougal with the Dragon Link DPE. Very good.